Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to cook a little bit of this stuff's called yuca. It's basically like a potato. It's a root vegetable. Now, you could buy it in the root form and cut it up, but I like to buy it frozen in the frozen section. It's called yuca. And I'm going to show you how to do it. If you get it, I like to get it like this because I know it's not all full of black lines and stuff, but you can tell when it's frozen if it's clean or not. But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to open this up. We'll get some water in the pan and we'll boil it, and then once we boil it, we'll cut it up and then we fry it. And this is a lot better than a baked potato or French fries. This is another thing. This is kind of like a Spanish dish. Actually, the people that told me how to do this, they came from Colombia. People that showed me how to do this. Now, I'm going to kind of go over it with you guys, and maybe you guys might want to try it. But it's called yuca. Like I said, you could buy it in a root form. It's kind of like you can buy it in different size roots. It's like a dark brown covering on it, but you don't know if it's bad until you cut it up. If you buy it, get it frozen like this, you know it's clean. Pieces are clean. Alright, I'll bring you along as I do it. Alright, so I got quite a few pieces here. What I'll do is I'll just put them in boiling water till I get them to the translucent so I can cut them up. And then we'll dry them, and then we'll get some oil going. You can use vegetable oil or canola oil, whatever kind of oil you want to use. I got olive oil here. Canola oil is the best if you can get it. Alright, not saying this is the healthiest dish, but it's definitely tasty. Stuff in here. Cover this with some water, and I'll put a little bit of oil in there so it don't boil over on me. We'll get it going. I like cooking with gas, natural gas. That's what I think is the best, but some people don't have it. Bring it up to a boil and I'll get back to you. I usually save my oil. What I do is after I'm done, I'll sift it through this and save it for a couple of uses. Cover the oil's still good. This is the stuff. I usually get it in 5-pound bags, but the supermarket I went to the other day only had this little 1.5-pound bags. But you can get it in 5-pound bags at Market Basket. Down south, I'm sure there's different names of supermarkets you can get this stuff. It's kind of like a Spanish dish, but like I said, it was the Colombians that showed me how to make it. I like to buy it frozen because I can take it out and, you know, do what I want with it, and I can make a big batch, and I can have it for a couple of days. So it's kind of like a French fry. Alright guys, you can see it's starting to get translucent there. So you can see it's starting to get translucent, so I'm going to be able to cut them up. They're ready to go, so what I'll do is I'll shut this off. I'm going to cut them up, I'll show you, then we'll dry them off good. Get the oil ready and fry them up. I put a little bit too much oil in the water, but I'd rather have more than not enough. Ain't going to hurt it any. I'm not a professional cook, I'm just a working guy. How working guys cook. Guys that watch my channel are working guys. You see in the middle here, it's got like I might let it cool down a little bit. You see it's got like a membrane in there, you gotta pull that out. What you want to do is you want to cut these up into small pieces. It's kind of like a potato. You know, a potato's got that kind of sticky. You see this here. This has got this. You want to pull that membrane out. He's gonna make nice little setups, kind of like fries. So I'll let this cool off a bit, and I'll get back to you after I got them all cut up. Alright guys, you can see I got it all cut up here, all in pieces. I got all the, you can see all the little stems here. You can see them all here. I dug them all out. Now you don't want to cook it too much because it gets too soggy. You can get too soggy, so you want to kind of have it like this. So it's kind of like a pre-cooked fry type of thing. See, now what we could do is, I got this stuff all cut up, and I got my oil going over there. And I'll throw it in there and see it. When you put a piece in, it should stop bubbling right away, and you know the oil's hot enough. It starts bubbling right away. We know the oil's hot enough. We'll get some pieces in there. Don't want to do too many at a time. We get them fried up, and then we'll do some more. Flip them around. I want to get them nice and golden brown. Once we pull them out, we want to salt them. I got some sea salt here. I'll leave them in there long enough so, you know. You're better off with canola oil if you can use it. Canola oil, whatever. Like I said, it's not the healthiest thing, but I got a container over there. I have all paper on it, and I'll let it soak up as much as possible. They're looking pretty good. I kind of like them. Kind of like to, you know, get them nice and yellow, kind of crispy a little bit. I kind of like them like that. However you want them. Put them in there. Oil should be like 350. I don't even know what the temperature is. I need to get a thermometer. But like I said, I'm no professional cook. I'm just a working guy. This is how I cook. I just got a cookie sheet here with some paper towels. When I'm done, I'll put them in here and I'll soak up the oil and just go along nicely here. Leave them in as long as you want till you get them to desired crispiness. All the other ones are good. Cut them up. You can see you gotta get that little membrane out of the middle there. I kind of like to have them a little bit on the brown side. See how this one's brown? That's the way I want them on. I kind of brown them up a little bit. Alright, they're starting to look good like that, see? Yeah, it's looking good right there. I'm good with that. Trying to cut them up in french fry size. You can go bigger if you want. Trying to salt them right away as soon as they come out. They say it's the best way. Now you could put on what you want. You can put salt on it, pepper, whatever you want, but I just like to put salt on them. Got the rest of these cooking in there. Better than the French fry. They got a different taste to it. Yuca. It's called yuca. You can make them as thick as you want too. Definitely tastes better than the French fry. Yum. Guys, I got them here on a plate here and salt them up. They're looking pretty good. They kind of just put sea salt on there. It ain't gonna hurt you any. Sea salt's not bad for you. I'll let them sit. Better than a French fry. It's got a different taste than a French fry, but very good. Something you guys could try. Something you guys could try, you know, try it out with your steak or your hamburgers or whatnot. So it's a good snack. You can put it in as long as you want. I kind of like them crispy. I don't like them burnt brown, but kind of like them, kind of like that golden brown type of look, you know. I kind of cooked them a little bit longer than I had to inside the, boiled them in the water. They were kind of a little bit softer. Don't have to leave them in as long and they'll be harder. They'll fry up better. Alright guys, I put it in a container like this. It's all nice and crispy and I can put it right in the refrigerator and I can warm them up as I want them. That's how I usually do it. Fried yuca is what it's called. Better than any potato. Better than any French fry you will have. And you can zap them in the microwave as you want them, warm them up. Very good, very good. Quick little snack.